Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the TASG watch party on a Tuesday night, 11:44 local, here in Anaheim, live from my place. Hitting the stream button today is a little bit difficult as we welcome you in to the final episode of Star Wars: The Bad Batch. Yes, folks, after 3 seasons, this is it. It all comes down to this. However long this episode is, however long we have left with these characters, we are bound to treasure it all. And what better way to do it than with our good friend Jensen Cavish on the other end. Yeah. What's up, fam? Back finally. Hey. Since week 3, since week 2, and we did the video for our Soup and Fresh. I think it was right after that. I just do want to give a quick shout out to our good friend Damien. He joined us a couple weeks ago. Unfortunately, unable to make it tonight. Last second cancellation, unfortunately, because of Angels fan. I'm kidding. He went to the Angel game. And speaking of Angels, there's no Angels in the outfield, unfortunately. Mike Trout, torn meniscus, needs surgery. Anyways, we're coming off of the 5th night here at Star Wars Night, coming right off that, so I'm a little bit tired, so please bear with me as we say goodbye to this show. We are coming up live a little bit earlier tonight, just to say some of our fondest memories and our fondest moments here. I needed to ask Damien this, because I'm actually texting him right now. What was your favorite moment of TBB? Live now, by the way. I'll still interact. But yeah, I coming to an end right here, and after 3 seasons, I think it's very interesting to see. We've never really said goodbye to a series before that we knew that would have a full circle, a completion of a story. We've only ever seen the shows on Disney Plus get canceled. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but besides Clone Wars Season 7, I think this is the first official Disney Plus show to have an ending.
Probably, yeah.
Because the only thing that we've ever seen is, especially with the Marvel stuff, we're like, hey, this is either the season or series finale. We don't know for sure. But when it comes to the Bad Batch, we saw the tweet that this would be the final season, final 15 episodes, and after the last 8, 9, or 11, 12 weeks, we've definitely seen all that come to pass. We've seen a lot of character growth, a lot of change within our characters, and it's very much interesting to have seen something this big finally have a conclusion, and whether or not if it's satisfying or not is up to us to determine at the time. But we are coming to an end, and I one of my good friends, Matthew Belknap, he told me that he has been afraid to watch the show because the end of this show marks the end of the Clone Wars, the end of the clone era of Star Wars animation. Mm-hmm. And the feelings are starting to sink in as I switch mindsets from work to the live stream. But thinking about it, you really think into perspective the feelings that we had when Clone Wars ended. This show, TASG Watch Party, I created out of, I watched Clone Wars, the season 7 finale, the definitive Order 66 episodes, the entire thing. And we, I watched it in the comfort of my own home, but it kind of felt very lonely, and in that loneliness, kind of reflecting on the parts of Star Wars that I missed out when I was younger, and a sense of better late than never. And but I wanted to do it with friends, and so when we came up with the watch party for the Mandalorian season 2, that was something that I wanted to do with friends, because this is something that Star Wars is meant to be shared. And I had a conversation with another one of our good friends from Strictly Casual, Ryder Maldonado. He said that Star Wars truly brings us all together, and every week over the last 15 weeks we have done that. We've gotten together. While yes, a lot of my live streams have been solo, it's just been that despite me not being able to share this with everybody, it still comes up in conversations the next day. So we're never really alone in all of this. So as we reach 10 minutes until one of my favorite moments has to be getting a chance to see some of our Rebels characters in their youth. I mean, like we saw young Kanan
Oh yeah, right.
in the
Yeah.
premiere. We saw young Hera, and Chopper on your least favorite planet. So seeing those characters in what they were before Star Wars Rebels is pretty fucking cool. And those were some of my favorite things. Like, who knew that when Hera learned to mask the signature of the ship, it was Omega via Tech who taught her. And just crossing like crossing those paths have been very interesting. And flying is a feeling. That entire sequence to it, and Omega flying the Marauder, and Tech taking that by heart, were some of my favorite moments. And they happened, yes, earlier on in the series, season 1, season 2 ish, but over the last 3 years, I definitely think that the Bad Batch's legacy is definitely in one of brotherhood and loyalty, and what it means to be loyal. Um, are you as loyal as Crosshair is to the Empire? Are you as good soldiers follow orders? Do they always? And we kind of see that growth where he kind of rethinks it in the last couple of weeks. Rampart questions it's like, you used to be, whatever happened to good soldiers follow orders? And then that all changed when depends who is giving the orders. And it's something that we see the character growth in Crosshair, and how slowly and of more of a truly a brother type figure to Omega, after spending the first 2 seasons kind of trying to not have an interaction with her. It's really a cool thing. But yeah, those are some of my favorite moments. Jen, I don't know about you. What were some of your favorite moments of Bad Batch?
I couldn't even list which ones were, because it was just a great series overall. I mean, at first I thought it, like, for season one, I thought it was just gonna be, whatever, just a continuation of what we saw in Clone Wars, and that was gonna be it. But it's turned into more of a, I don't know,
A family,
like an actual family story, a story of a family, kind of like Rebels.
but told in a very patriarchal way. Yeah.
Yeah.
I consider this more of like a fraternity of special, uh, of a fraternity of special people. And I think there's also what the fuck am I talking about? What I mean is, a lot of people have compared this. There's a podcast out there that's really popular among Bad Batch fans, the Dad Batch, and that a lot of people consider them a band of dads of sorts. Many different ways to be a father figure to Omega. We see Hunter doing it in a very protective manner. Wrecker is very free with her. Tech is Tech and around her, and was around her, and so just seeing them interact, kind of like that band of dads um is very, as you say, unique, and it's something that I never expected coming out of something that preached brotherhood, like Star Wars: The Clone Wars, in the like arcs like Umbara. But you see it here with the Bad Batch, and a lot of people didn't think that it would work, but it has. And the fandom that has surrounded it, the fans of Star Wars animation, definitely think about that. Damien's typing up his answer right now, so I'll share that with you all in just a second. Um, but yeah, I mean, we were there. Oh wait, no, that's the Clone Wars. Uh, I don't know if you went to the panel, the Bad Batch panel. I think it was Sunday morning of Star Wars Celebration, where they had a conversation. I don't.
So
I think I was still. I think I. It's Sunday. It was this Sunday, so it was the final day. There was a conversation with Jen Corbett. And by the way, Jennifer Corbett, Brad Rao, and Kiner Music fam teasing us every single week with some potential redacted spoiler is
I know, right?
it's killing you on the inside. And it was yesterday that they had posted some of those ones. Um, and Damien has an answer ready for us, but in finishing this thought that, hey, stop playing with our emotions. I think we've been on like a little bit on heightened alert when it comes to it, because ever since tech, and we don't want to see another tech happen. Now, I think I had a conversation with Damien, I believe the other day, that hey, if there's one thing that made kind of the last couple of episodes kind of mid, was the fact that they dropped CX2. Will we ever find out if it is tech or not? And
I hope we find out.
I hope we find out this episode. We better.
There's so many open-ended like things that haven't been real or like
Questions that have not yet been answered,
oh,
and we are dying for answers. We cannot have an.
this is the last episode.
This is, yeah. And I can't wait to hear what Kiter Music has in store for us. Deanna and Sean just have been incredible this season. Now their teases have been something else, but the scores are soaring. And wrapping up last episode by hearing the clone theme really makes me very worried about what's about to come. And the Ezra Bridger like nature of Omega in the last one really shows her diabolical plan. And the Zillow Beast is back. So, I cannot wait to see that.
It's like Palpatine has returned.
Somehow Zillow Beast has returned.
Somehow Zillow Beast returned.
Damien Garcia types, Asajj teaching Omega and fighting the Bad Batch were some of his favorite moments. And that was also from this season.
Yeah.
I think those are some of the highlights from this season. God, Hemlock, that's the name. I completely blanked out on it. By the way, I really want to shout out a couple people. First of all, I was over at Star Wars Night earlier, and there was somebody who was dressing up as as Ahsoka, technician Ahsoka, from the Martez sister, season 7 of Clone Wars, and I was like, that is very unique, but bold move, very niche. But the most common costume that I have seen this far, Matt the radar technician.
Oh my god, that sucks.
Why give that man your time and attention? when you have Rick the door technician from Jedi Survivor? Right? No. Right? Jedi.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, Jedi Survivor. Oh my goodness. The cavalry has arrived. It is time. No, it is not. Aha, Jen Corbett. Don't scare us like that. 1 minute too early. What are you talking about, fam? Ah. I also want to quickly shout out our good friend of the channel, Rourke Pulsen, at Art Wizards Creations, part of the Space Family cosplay of Rebels out of Arizona. As the clock strikes midnight, met them at Star Wars Night last year. Met them again at wow, 50 minute. The cavalry has arrived. And looks like Nala Se is back in the foray, Omega, and the batch battle. Imperial forces for their freedom. Speaking of freedom, Rio Chuchi? Question mark? No, Rio Chuchi.
Ooh, maybe.
Because
Maybe.
battle Imperial forces for their freedom.
Yeah.
Well,
I forgot about that.
Jensen, are you ready to leap into this one last time?
Yeah.
Tears will be shed at the end of the night. I can guarantee you. Be sure to turn up your brightness. Be sure to turn up your volume. 15 minutes. Let's dive right into it right after the Disney Plus logo.
All right. Ready.
And we're going to get the final Bad Batch started in 3, 2, 1, go. This is the watch party of the final episode of Star Wars The Bad Batch. If there are moments of silence, that is on us because we really want to focus on what the hell is going on in this final episode. Follow along the lower right-hand side. We got the timer running. Thank you. Interesting. They're going back to that. Interesting. The logo is interesting. Band's back. We're on Tantus. The search continues. Maxial Star episode is up. Yes, it is. Yes, sir, indeed. Maxial Star, by the way, is our artist. He did the artwork for our little lower third, so special thanks to him for creating the batch of of graphics for this series. Your failure is. If you're just tuning in, 3 minutes, 10 seconds. You would do the right thing by helping them escape. By the way, what do you think of Tech's new or of Echo's new hand?
Oh, I love it. I was like, oh, cool. That's amazing. Better than a screwdriver.
Right. I don't think the baby's gonna.
Baby doesn't care.
The baby doesn't care. You know what the baby looks like? The baby looks like that one dude from Kung Fu Panda, the master. Am I wrong? I never realized it until now. Damn. Wait, it just disables it? It just doesn't.
It just disables it enough that they can move it.
I love how they're standing in height order. Oh, dang. Oh, that's sinister. turn the droid against him.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Is this the A-Team? Oh, wait. Is
It,
this the A-Team theme?
yeah.
With Bad Batch?
Oh,
Over with Bad Batch.
with the Omega theme. Kiner music cooking. Victor Ginn says finale's only 51 minutes. What were you hoping? There's no such thing as a Star Wars animation that's like an hour, over an hour long. Call in a stratagem, bro.
On resupply.
The Bad Batch dies because a stratagem hits them. That would suck.
That'd be crazy. And then they're gonna go in, and they're not gonna be there.
We're all Ezra Bridgers now.
Let me guess.
Zillow Beast.
Yes.
One final monster for one final episode.
Just released to Zillow Beast and everything gets destroyed.
Tech would be so proud of you, Omega. Dr. Carr's been too lenient. Yes, Zillow baby, get them.
Button.
Oh, yes! Oh, shit. How did I find them so fast? Yes! Look at that. Did you not realize? Did you not realize the beast has
Yeah.
arrived? Yes, sir. Look at those glowing eyes right there. Man, incredible. Nope. You saw what happened in Clone Wars. That ain't gonna do shit right there. That's gonna, yeah,
Yeah.
he's gonna do more damage.
They
Yeah.
didn't learn from what happened last time.
Nope. And you know what? I wonder if they're all force sensitive and so quiet.
Mhm.
Damn. Sisters. Uh, hell yeah. Hey, is there an echo in here? That's that's the one.
That is the one. I'm Echo.
I'm Echo. Did anybody catch that? Did anybody catch that? If you're just tuning in, 11 minutes, 54 seconds. Rounding around 12 minutes. Welcome to the watch party if you're just tuning in. We're both live on both YouTube and Facebook Live. Oh no, the shake's getting worse. I wonder if Wrecker's got CTE. Damn.
Damn.
Fuck. Fuck. He said the line.
Shut the fuck up.
Plan 99. No. Oh, everybody's reacting to the Crosshair just said. Crunchy. That's the beautiful Zillow Beast. Ha! I love that. It's giving Jurassic Park.
God.
Sorry. I'm gonna miss this theme. I'm gonna miss this theme a lot.
It's not even that far. What the hell?
There's like, man up, kid. The calmer this man sounds, the scarier he is.
Mm-hmm. Oh, where's he going? He's got something planned.
99. Oh, CX2? CX2? No way. Is that who I think it is? Is this how we find out? Oh, God. We were just talking about it. Because everybody else is dead. Shit.
Damn.
What a backdrop. This is,
The fuck?
oh my God.
Giving Knights of Ren.
But they ain't on the top of the hill. No, you can't. Shit. That's tech. Because I'm like, you see the back of his head. That's tech. Shit. Omega. No. Shit. No, he did not. Oh my god. No. Shit.
My God.
Oh my god.
No way. No way.
Oh, I'm scared. The tweets are coming in.
No.
What the fuck?
No.
They cut off Crosshair's hand. They cut off Crosshair's hand. He lost his hand. He will never be a sniper again. He will never be a soldier again. Of course he is. Just tuning in, we're almost halfway there. 21 minutes, 22 seconds into the episode. The cavalry has arrived. Yes. I'm hearing too much of the Omega theme, and I don't have a good feeling about it. No. Oh, it better not. Oh. Like, Tarkin?
Oh, they're gonna free all the prisoners. Oh, who's that? Is that Wolf?
No, Wolf is with.
Oh, Wolf is already gone. Never mind.
Yeah. Can you imagine if some of these clones were like the soup clone and then they've changed their mind on them? Way back when in season 1. Damn straight, Echo. Well, I can't hear you. Can you say that again? You put on your mask right after. So destroy it. Nala says sacrifice.
Not destroyed.
An iPad.
You'll need an iPad.
CBTs, baby. uh, we've crossed over the halfway point. 26 minutes, 42 seconds. Tarkin is on the screen.
Oh,
My arrival shortly turns around. Oh, shit. Where'd you come from?
crazy. If Thrawn pops up out of nowhere.
Shh. Palpatine, mate. It would be funny if Ventress shows up in this episode.
Yeah.
Oh, another finale hallway scene. Where else have we seen a finale hallway scene but the Darth Maul iconic scene at the finale? Do you see Dubba? What's a bomb? It's a bomb.
How's Rampart following this bitch?
Oh, he just needs a weapon. He's going to be a leader one more time. A leader against the Empire. 28 minutes, 13 seconds.
Damn.
All that blood. Wait a minute. Oh. Oh, what the fuck is going on? What is happening here? Whoa. Oh my god. Where was this coming from? Rampart, bruh.
Damn.
Oh shit. Believe me, Stud ain't gonna do shit. Nala saying Rampart having a gun toss. What the fuck? Oh, Bad Batch Twitter. I'm gonna miss y'all. Cam and Nolan. Dang. Serves you right, bruh. Serves you right. I can't believe that just happened right now. The two fools of the Empire, I'd say. And especially Rampart.
Again.
I want to see this man blow up. Really. Shit. Shit, Wrecker. Shit. Shit, Wrecker. Come on. Don't be doing this right now. Don't be doing this right now. I think this is Wrecker's final. Oh, shit. Wrecker's final. I don't think he's going to make it. I don't like what's coming next. I don't. Shit. Oh my god. They just keep coming. What did you blow up? I've never seen them so hobbled before. Oh my god. But they've made it out. Somehow they've made it out.
Somehow he's returned.
And just like Camino, rainy as fuck. Damn. Damn. Put that head through that wall. No, no, no. Make it through. You can get through it, big guy.
Nice.
R.I.P. Scorch. Why? Or she could just stab him with that. Yeah. That's how it's done. My god, he just won't go over. Oh my god. Splash. Okay, narrow that gap or probably get off of that high area, please, because like they're still different. Okay. So can we cut back to Wrecker? Is he alive still? Because he barely looks alive at all. Angelina says it's really giving Obi versus Django. See, I hear a victorious score, but is there, is that victory guaranteed? With 11 minutes to go, time is running out.
On the shuttle? Who's on the shuttle?
Hauser, Rex.
Yep.
Too late. Too late. Too late. Are they going to Pabu?
I don't know.
Because Pabu's already figured out. Who do you think this is?
Well, Tarkin.
Oh, true.
Tarkin said they'd be there.
Where's TK421? Ooh. Ooh, Project Stardust. Bruh, they're going to take out all those planters and those benches. God damn. If you know, you know. Damn. If you know, you know. Pabu, baby.
Nice.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Sushi? Space sushi?
Which, by the way, let me tell you, the space sushi that we had at Galaxy's Edge is the Clone Cadets, and they got brothers. Wrecker's alive. They're all alive.
Adora.
Oh, what did I say? Yes. We're getting a good ending in Star Wars. Oh, I don't know about the Clone Cadets. There's that clone theme again. What a happy clone theme motif. We never got to find out who CX2 was.
Unfortunate.
Where are we?
I think it's Pabu. Yeah.
The Zillobesis maiden?
Who the fuck? Is that Omega? I can't tell. Yeah, that's Omega.
Wow. Aged up.
Mm-hmm.
She's grown up.
Mm-hmm.
Ventress?
Holy shit.
Batcher's still alive.
She's like 20 something. At least.
Gonky!
No way.
Oh,
Fuck up.
no, I did not expect this.
No way. What?
Is she going to join Harris and Dula?
Yeah.
If she says the word spect, or what was it?
Phoenix?
What? Not
Phoenix
Phantom.
Squad?
Phoenix, yes.
Yeah.
Ghost Squadron, or. She's going to answer Hera's call. I'm sorry. Why don't you show them? Oh,
Oh. The Toxic Computer. Oh.
she's going to fight with Hera. That's all that matters to me. Wow. For the first time ever, Star Wars gets a happy ending. As we let the beautiful score by Kiner Music play off one final time. Oh, post-credit scene? That was short. Oh. Well, yeah, for the first time ever, Star Wars gets its happy ending. And Twitter right now, happy ending truthers won. Everybody's celebrating Um, we got what we wanted.
Yep.
The goggles, holy shit, holy shit. I'm sobbing so hard right now. Oh, it's enough to make a grown man cry. I mean, oof. We got our happy ending. We did. Flashing back to when we watched, or when I watched the final episode of Clone Wars. Lights off. The mood was just right. I'm watching it on the TV, and just seeing in awe what um the oh my gosh, the closing song in that soundtrack was just incredible, and it was very Star Wars: The Bad Batch has now ended after 3 years. It's over. Oh yeah, that's the one. It's over now. Um, that was the track, and there was a sense of finality at that time, but it was a finality of death. And the interesting thing is, you got to see two parts of it. Because remember Bad Batch, the original Bad Batch Clone Wars arc. We got to see that, the introduction of the Batch, both in its animated form and its um, the unanimated sequences, and we got to see a lot of those, a lot of the personality in each of these clones. And one thing that brought it all together was that you don't leave a brother behind. The fraternity of the clones is very relatable. I think kind of in life, and I think that's what Star Wars does best, when it's relatable, and it's very rare when it does that. But when it does, that sense of a brother doesn't get left behind is something that sticks with you for life. And I have learned that over the years. And you know what? As a person who's gotten into Star Wars so late in life, late in life, I'm only in my 20s, but later than most, I think I have a different perspective of what a lot of it means. And a lot of people who water it down, the fandom menace and what have you, tend to overlook these meanings, um, that just that resonate so much with so many people. And that's exactly what the Bad Batch does well. It celebrates, uh, never it's a team, a family. No one gets left behind. It's what Rebels did, it's what Clone Wars did, and it's what the Bad Batch did. It's what Resistance did. And that's, I think, one of the things that stands out in Star Wars animation, no matter the format, no matter the style. It's the themes. It may even look like young Jedi adventures, but the message that it sends really resonates with all. And this finale right here, I think, is a very satisfying conclusion, kind of an alternate what the Clone Wars was. In times of war, you don't leave a brother behind. That's what Ahsoka and Rex did. And because of that, and Echo's involvement, I think, is what made the Bad Batch great. And I think that losing the Bad Batch, albeit in a happy ending, truly is a bit of that yin and yang, the opposite of what the Clone Wars was. And in the era post Clone Wars, in the era now concluded of the prequels, of the clones. The question is, where do we go next? And with this finale, bang on job, a 10 out of 10. You had us on the edge of our seat
Oh, absolutely.
all throughout.
Mm-hmm.
And aided um, by the teases of Jen Corbett, Brad Rao, and Kiner Music, um, which I hope they come to Star Wars Night. I would love to see them at Star Wars Night. I would give them a massive hug because like the scores that the Omega motifs in this episode, simply soaring, Echo in this one, a uniting force, and Wrecker giving us the scare of our lives, groaning and moaning at every single step when this man is in pain. The guy almost lost consciousness, and we almost thought he would die before our very eyes.
I know.
Which begs the question: why tech? Why tech? We never got to find out who CX2 was. It's another one of those Maroks from Ahsoka, where Marok ended up not being anybody. But the general consensus here on Twitter is that they beat the death allegations. What a perfect finale. A happy ending in my Star Wars. Grandpa Hunter, I think right now is the big thing. And as
Honestly.
Grandpa Hunter, and the theories can continue on, but my big theory is that Hera and Omega, besties since the beginning, and she has been called upon to join that. And I think that, if I think this is the last of the Bad Batch, but if it isn't the last of the Bad Batch, yeah, they may be retired, but it's going to be interesting to see what comes next. I think some of the big questions, that one of the biggest questions that need answers is, what was Rex, and like Rex, Ryochuchi, and Echo. Most importantly, we never found out where Cody was. So there's still a lot of open-ended questions that need answering, and hopefully, whatever comes next, besides Tales of the Empire, I think the next animated series is going to go into that. And what perfect timing, because it is May 1st. We are 23 days away until Phantasmic is back, ladies and gentlemen. With it being May, I think, and ending on May 1st, 501st day, to kick off Star Wars week here. I think what we see at D23 is going to be some sort of clone follow-up in the kind of that age of the Empire, but told via Rex and Hauser, and in that way. And if we get that follow-up, great. I can't wait to see where their adventures lie next. But definitely there are still a lot of things that have been kind of dropped, which is okay. But in the sense of the final season, I think that this specific story of these specific clones is over. And they left us with some great moments along the way, and I think that wrapping things up with 2 consecutive build-up episodes and a really, really good payoff episode is a bang-on way to send this off. Jensen, what's your takeaway from this episode? I know, like, I rambled the entire time, but what are your takeaways? Is there anything I missed?
Yeah, that's all I can think about. Yeah.
The Band of Dads, the Dad Batch, is a podcast. Is a podcast, and they did a final meetup at WonderCon, which I unfortunately missed. Um, but that was an incredible. I think their little get together at WonderCon really served as a final goodbye to the fandom, which has at times been very vocal of what they want from the Bad Batch, and they got it.
Yep.
I never expected to see a happy ending in this one, as Rebels didn't have an happy ending, Resistance had a happy ending, um, but at the cost of Hosni and Prime. Um,
Right.
Clone Wars definitely did not get a happy ending. So I think this is, but this I think this is also another one where we actually got to see a true epilogue.
Right.
We've our epilogue was that Rebels. The epilogue was, you know, she fought in the Battle of Yavin and
Hmm.
uh, Spectre 7, and that was that. But we never really truly got, that was only recent. We never had a true, let's follow up in, um, as Maxial Star says, well, Rebels had the Sabine epilogue. Yes, the Sabine epilogue was years later, but when we see her again, she's not like she's not grandma age
Right.
like Hunter now,
Which is
which I think,
like 20 years, man.
I don't think it's 20 years. And you know what?
Oh,
Come to think of it, the advanced aging of clones. Don't forget about
that's
that.
also true. That's also true. But she looked really old too.
She did
Like she looked
college age,
post
1920.
Spectre. Yeah.
I think she dare I say Kazuda Ziono age, 21, 22. Yes, Kazuda is 21, 22 in that show. Uh, hard to believe, but like, you know what? I can attest. Um, but if that's Kazuda Ziono age, um, Harrison, actually, I'd say closer to Harrison Dula age by the time epilogue happens, because I don't think she was younger. She seemed younger, but not by too much. So I'm gonna guess that yes, um, that either way, it was still some drastic change, because you look at Hunter the way he aged. Yeah, he's gotten a little bit chubbier. He got a lot of that scruff, but it's no balding like Rex in Rebels. Like those are grandpa age. I still think that we are like Zeb Aurelios. I think Zeb Aurelios age. It would, I think, would support that, but with the advanced aging of clones, I think that's vastly. It's a very difficult gauge to be, but also Batcher is still alive, so how much longer does she have is a different question as well. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, the overall consensus is that the fandom is happy with this one, a happy ending, um, for a show that has brought us moments that are anything but. Um, and yeah, it's very much the closing of one chapter, but leaving room for another chapter to open, and I think we'll see that very very soon.
Not
Um,
like a cliffhanger or anything either.
no, we see that everybody has survived and everybody is healthy, um,
Yep.
and that's it. They get a happily ever after. All those fan artists who've drawn the Bad Batch, um, all the fan artists who have drawn the Bad Batch, sitting watching the sunset on Pabu, they've gotten to see that happen, and in fact, they've gotten to see many sunsets happen. Um, Pabu truly is a refuge, and they are safe. Pabu is safe. I would love to eat some of that space sushi sometime.
I know, right?
Just not served at the cantina. They serve it at the cantina right now, and I don't like the.
Oh, really?
It's the more I think, like the quote was in the vlog, the more I think of it, the lower score it gets. So I don't remember what it was. Steve Makes ordered it. Steve Reyes ordered it. I need to introduce you to these. Actually, no. You've met Omar, I think. You've met Omar.
Yeah.
Star Wars Celebration. Man, I was like, I just need to get so many people to meet because, I mean, what is it? This dude, Rourke, real dude, real guy for that. Special thanks to also Space Family Cosplay for sending over their new skid tickers as well. Follow them at Space Family Cosplay. Yeah. 1:00 in the morning here on this Wednesday, early morning on a Wednesday. I had a shift trade go through. I don't know if it worked or it didn't, and if it does, it means I'm working. Oh, I'm holding my breath. I'm refreshing the schedule. Did I get the shift or did I not? And if I did, oh, it's still loading. Oh my god, the tension. The tension of it all. Do you have any? I'm not afraid for. I'm not. Was it not afraid? I'm really nervous to do these closing remarks. I really am.
No, I don't got nothing.
Not yet. You'll.
Good series.
It was a great show. If you were to rate the entire series overall, what would it be out of 10? I didn't get it. Thank God. Oh my God. 9. I'm sorry. Sigh of relief. Okay, I didn't get the shift. Thank God. 995 as well. I know that there were a lot of skeptics to the show,
dry parts and stuff like that.
but it's you got to fill the show with some filler. I brought it up with Vinny from Strictly Casual. I was like, let's just say it. Season 1. What? Let's say the F word. Filler. And he didn't want to say it, but I am willing to say it. But it was pretty good filler, and there were some pretty good filler episodes in this show. Your favorite overall episode? I don't know if I asked you this.
I don't know. I'd have to look through them. I mean, the season 3 finale we just watched.
Absolutely. No toying with our emotions, especially in that final part. You still thinking?
Hold on, I'm gonna look really quick.
Just look at the episode titles, and that reminds you of the.
None of the ones with Sid in them.
No. Oh God.
Camino Lost.
Camino. Oh.
Camino Lost was a
Season 1 finale. Season 2.
season 1 finale.
Season 1 finale. And then they left Crosshair there to rot, and it took him 2 seasons to fully redeem himself, I'd say. Matthew Gamboa says, I told you Clear Out was easy. Yeah, it was. Thank you for that. And thank you for reassuring me earlier today. I really appreciated that. It is 1:00. We're starting to wrap up here. And, Clone Wars was a show that, defined a childhood for many. For a lot of us who didn't have the opportunity of access because it was on cable, it was very it's very hard, and you can really relate to it. It was something that a lot of the kids growing up were talking about, but you were just kind of shut out of that. Fast forward to 2019, and the opportunity arises that we get a chance to see Clone Wars, a new season of Clone Wars, a final season of Clone Wars. And in an easier means that you can catch up. And that was when Disney Plus launched. In the time since I have become a Star Wars fan, guided by some of my very best friends along the way, it's very easy for me to reflect on the many times that, hey, that I wasn't a part of the conversation, but now in adulthood I am able to. It's never too learn. It's never too learn. I already messed that up. It's never too late to learn a new fandom, a new. It's never too late to become a fan. It never is. And with the releases of Star Wars: The Clone Wars, The Bad Batch, there are many themes that are very mature, and the fraternity of brotherhood, the never leave. There's a LeBron saying in there somewhere. If you ever fall down, stay. If you never fall down, stay down. Your brother come pick you up. That's basically that LeBron James line. May be ironic, but it is very much a line that resonates in this show. Um, those themes of being there for each other and supporting each other, I think, is definitely something that we can carry on in adulthood. And so, reflecting on that and seeing this show evolve over the last 3 years um, is something that, as a Star Wars fan, and so still a rather new Star Wars fan from the pandemic, I am proud to have been part of this journey. It has led me to some incredible people that we've gotten to meet so many cosplayers at conventions, people online who we have talked ad nauseum about, sharing our theories, our and what we want from these characters in the end. And when it all came to a close, we had our satisfying finale. To everybody who has joined us over the last 3 years here on the TASG Watch Party, thank you. To our special guests, Jensen, of course, Damien, Mark Monarch, Stephen Chow, thank you. To the creators, Dave Filoni, Jennifer Corbett, Brad Rao, Kiner Music for their incredible score.
Oh my god, seriously.
Thank you. A million thank you to the cast and crew, the voice artists, D. Bradley Baker, Michelle Ong, Jimmy. Oh my gosh, not and the many other voice actors that I may have missed. I don't remember what Hemlock's was, but he really he ate last episode. Thank you.
Honestly, yeah.
Um, this is a show that will forever uh that I will forever think about as the show that had a happy end. Hold on. Oh no, I didn't. Uh, or we're still there. Okay. That scared me. But yeah, all good things must come to an end, and I'm happy that we were able to bring this to you over the last 3 years. This is, I think, the first show that we have fully completed from start to finish, and I can never thank you all enough. Special thanks to our artist Maxiel Star for creating the graphics over the last 2 seasons. Is much appreciated, fam. He's I forgot to tell you to do the ones for Tale of the Jedi.
Empire.
Tales of the Empire, sorry. And yeah. So what's next? Well, as I fumbled briefly, Tales of the Empire, we will cover for you. I do not have a date yet because me and Jen are watching The Phantom Menace on Friday night. It is today actually marks the start of Star Wars Week, aka at Kyle Katarn on Twitter puts it as I forgot what it was called because he put it in his username. Park Forces 2024. Park Forces 2024 is Star Wars Week, and it is the festivities that happens May 2nd, this Thursday. Disneyland After Dark. May 3rd, Scum and Villainy Cantina, and May 4th, Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. And May 4th is a Saturday, so there's no Star Wars Night event. The Star Wars Night events have been really fun. Um, both to work and to attend. Got both sides earlier today, and so that was a lot of fun. So yeah, well, fortunately, we will still be here for you. The TASU watch party will be here for you for Empire and the Acolyte, which will be starting up in June. I am very excited to bring you guys that. So yeah, but that is it in terms of the animated, or not the animated side. In terms of the Bad Batch, to Record, to Crosshair, to Hunter, to Omega and Batcher. This one's for you, Tech. R.I.P. I'm Mark Catape. Jensen, thank you for joining us.
Of course.
We will see you all sometime next week for the TASU watch party of Tales of the Empire Live. That's going to be TBA, like Tiana's Mayo Adventure. We don't have a date yet. So we will let you know on Facebook. Facebook? Yeah, maybe Facebook. Facebook, Twitter, and more. If you visit the Disney parks this week, starting today, or starting yesterday rather, there's a TARDIS in the Esplanade. I don't know how you felt about that when I sent you that text.
Yeah, that was wild. I was like, okay, cool.
You should have made your way down.
I should have.
You should have. But yeah, it is Pixar Fest. Better together. Better together. Oh man, I should have said something about that to tie it in. I'm like, fam, you, me doing this live stream, fam, better together. That's all I'll say about that.
All right, I'm leaving the call.
Alrighty, have a good night, fam. Have a good rest of your Sunday, your Wednesday. Wow. We are 23 days until Phantasmic is back. I'm Mark Catape. Please hit that like and subscribe for more. For those of you on the Facebook side, thanks for tuning in. Matthew Gamboa for tuning in as well. Max, you'll start for the art. I need to stop thinking people and need to stop the stream. Good night, everybody.
Good night, y'all. Thank you.